set to come alive in a dramatic way.
That's right, Craig O'Neill. Welcome to special guest who has produced some movie magic.
I would like to introduce you to a very ambitious filmmaker. We welcome Rob Reep to THV 11 on Saturday morning, all the way up here from Warren to talk about your first film, your newest film, the hit, sure to be hit, Captain. Welcome to THV 11.
Thank you so much, Craig. I appreciate it.
Tell us the story of Captain.
It tells the story of a man named Hugh Bradley, who was a veteran, fought in the War of 1812 from a place called Round Lick, Tennessee. And he actually joined up with the Tennessee militia in order to get a land grant. And after fighting at the Battle of New Orleans and several other battles, he ended up moving to Arkansas and being one of the initial founding pioneers here in the state.
And that's where we get Bradley County. I got to know what initially grabbed you about his story, Hugh Bradley.
Well, I'm from Warren, so obviously
a
little interest was there for me just because of that. But when you really delve into the man's story, it's an American story, and it really appeals to a broader audience, I believe, which was something I was looking for in my new project. I've done a ton of documentaries in the past, but this was my first full-length narrative feature.
Well, you were very ambitious. You staged the Battle of New Orleans in North Bradley County. How did you pull this off?
Well, we only had around 30 or so American soldiers, militiamen, that we were able to get on set that day. So we used a combination of stock footage and a little bit of movie magic, our own little secrets here and there to make it happen. And construction, just trying to find a perfect open field and building a wall as best we could. Our budget was small on this project, so it was a challenge.
Well, here's what gets me. You love Cleveland County, and this is so interesting. Tell everybody why you shot mostly in Cleveland County.
A good portion of it, I would say about 60% of what we filmed was in Cleveland County, simply because we had to get away from car noise.
Wow.
And in Warren, that's a problem. You wouldn't think about it, but obviously we do have a modern society, and getting away from modern buildings is also a challenge.
Well, we got one modern building we got to mention in downtown Little Rock, because this is where the movie is going to be shown on Wednesday night. Next Wednesday, is it next Wednesday night?
August 26th at 6:30 p.m.
Circle your calendar to go see Captain. Tell us about it. Where's the theater, and what's the start time, and all that?
6:30 p.m. at the Studio Theater, which is on West 7th Street.
7th and Spring, about 7th and Spring.
Right. And it is the film's going to be showing in what is part of the Made in Arkansas series. A film that it shows in this series has to be at least 75% made here in the state of Arkansas.
Now, are you going to enter it into film festivals? Because that's how it's done these days.
We're in that process, and I like to do things independently, actually, pretty often. And we're setting up, should have a showing in Jonesboro this fall as well.
Wow. What do you want people to take from the movie, Rob?
I just want them to be educated as best they can about a time period in American history that's overlooked pretty often, and just understand that many of the original founders of this state had some pretty high connections.
And I love it that you dramatize Arkansas history, which is full of fascinating people and stories, and Captain